Hey there, and welcome to Throw Up Thursday. I'm your host, Dr. J.J. Kelly, the punk rock doc.
Well, hello there. Still can't figure out the tech on this. Welcome to Throw Up Thursday. I am your host, Dr. J.J. Kelly, the punk rock doc. And usually Olivia joins me, one of the docs at Unorthodox. But today I decided I have gotten the same kinds of questions over and over again. And this is no one's fault but mine. I have failed to define some things along the way here. Mostly because after doing, 16 years of private practice and then thinking that the state of mental health is kind of bullshit, so I have to make something new. I've kind of been making this up as I go. So in doing that, I think that I have failed in a systemic way to define exactly what I do, as evidenced once again by Sam last night as we pick up food, and he's like, she has an Instagram too. Everyone on the lives knows that I have an Instagram, but do you also know that I have a YouTube channel at drjjkelly.com? Hey, Dr. JJ Kelly. No, that was, what did I say? No, Dr. JJ Kelly is the YouTube thing, and drjjkelly.com is the website. So here's the thing that I've been saying all along. Hey, hi Corey, Olivia. Oh, I don't know who that is. Karen and Torben, welcome. So I'm just doing a little bit of defining what the hell I even do. So I did group practice for 14 years and then another 2 of private practice. Decided I did not want to be in a system that is fundamentally broken and full of isms. So I decided to start my own company, Unorthodox Inc. That's DOCS. So when I say, the docs here and there, Olivia joins me on Throw Up Thursday. She's one of the docs at Unorthodox. What that means, no, it's not. I didn't start a cult. Hi, Scotty. What I did is I took people that were once referred to as patients in my private practice, and they, being as so emotionally intelligent that from learning the skills that I teach, they have such high emotional intelligence. It was more than any doctoral student that I had ever even supervised. So I made all the advanced DBT students the docs. And now they peer coach with each other. They run their own support group. And I'm trying to help them if they want to start their own business and coach other people, like kids. We're going to do emotions camps. And then everybody can do their thing with the DBT infusion and teach younger folks and coach them and mentor them and spread the love, because they have so much knowledge. You all have so much knowledge now that, hey, Allie, hi, Hadley, that it's once you learn emotional intelligence in order to fill yourself up, then the natural overflow is to give. So I am new to the entrepreneurial thing. I was in private practice. I did sales before that. I traveled, whatever, a lot of lives. And in that, in the entrepreneurial thing is self-promotion. I am, not awesome at that yet. So, hey, Astrid. So that's why I'm trying to make myself do this, because people don't even know what the fuck I do, because I don't even tell them what the fuck I do. So this is what I do. I no longer do psychotherapy. That's why in my email, the end of my emails, it says, not a therapist. I am an emotional intelligence skills training expert. I'm also a clinical psychologist, so I am licensed. I do have a doctorate. I just don't want to do psychotherapy anymore. I don't want people dependent on me for a long time. I want them to learn the skills and then go use them. I don't want it to cost them or their parents money forever. So I teach emotional intelligence skills based on dialectical behavior therapy, or DBT. 8 weeks. Those are the programs that I do. And if you want to consult, go to drjjkelly.com. And we can talk about what you need. But the question is always going to be, what behaviors are you currently engaging in that you don't want anymore? That you want my help to stop doing, because you can recognize, based on your values, you can recognize you're getting in your own way. And some of these target behaviors is what it's called in DBT. But really, it's just the shit we do that bites us in the ass later. Or we give ourselves permission to do when we're mad, and then we have shame about it later. It's really about the shame. Target behaviors are about shame. How are you currently behaving that causes you shame? Are you even able to recognize shame? Are you defensive? Do you know what defensive behavior looks like? Because psych doctoral students don't. They're the most dependent, whoops, paging Dr. Freud, defensive motherfuckers on the planet. And when I have taught in the past, I've taught interns, doctoral interns, and I'm like, okay, well, you're behaving kind of defensively right now. And they're like, I'm not being defensive. It's like, well, now you are, like, again. So there are a lot of, nobody teaches us this, right? So there are a lot of ways that we behave that we might not quite know how they reduce our quality of life. But we do know that, I don't know, maybe your stomach feels icky when you say certain things. Or do you ever, like, you're in an argument with somebody and you just keep talking? In your mind, you're like, I really ought to shut up right now. Or, I mean, that's more me. But other people come from the other side where, like, they don't stick up for themselves enough. So maybe in your mind, you're like, oh man, I wish I had said ... So DBT's 8 weeks that I teach includes 4 modules: mindfulness, core mindfulness skills, distress tolerance skills, emotion regulation skills, and interpersonal effectiveness skills. If any of that shit is something you want to know, or you, like, your family or your relationship went into a tailspin with COVID and you recognize, oh, wow, maybe I don't really have much or any emotional intelligence, and you want to learn some, let me know and we'll talk. So 8 weeks is where everybody starts. Maybe you will get good enough at it to join the docs, the advanced students who all meet as a group once a week. But you don't have to. If you just want to do an 8-week thing and learn some skills and go, great. Some people do that. Some people stay longer. Some people have made it into the advanced, the docs group. So anyway, I think am I forgetting anything? Yeah? You got the Instagram, YouTube. Oh, I knew I was going to forget this too. The podcast, Joe and JJ Go Mental. That's we're off for the summer. We start up again the first week in September. Joanna Denton, Denton, I think. Anyway, new friend from, not so new anymore, but a newish friend from Belfast. She and I met and started a podcast. She does it live. That's why I'm telling you her name. She's on Instagram and on Facebook. And we do a Facebook Live every Monday, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Oh, the books. Thank you. Thanks, Torben. Sam was just about to say the books too. So Joe and JJ Go Mental. The whole first season is on Spotify And I think other places that Joanna knows, and I don't know. But Spotify. The books. Okay, so the first one I was in a contract I'm still trying to get out of. Somebody else read the audiobook. I hate it. I hate it so much that I read my entire book in front of the fire with video too on the YouTube channel, Dr. JJ Kelly. So, holy shit, my kid is cutting. The complete plan to stop self-harm is, well, read by not me on Audible. But I did just produce that book, and it's on Spotify as well as a podcast, as well as Audible. Both books, the second one, Holy Shit, I'm a Gifted Misfit, like so many people that come on this call and are in the Docs group. Holy Shit, I'm a Gifted Misfit, the Young Folks Guide to Unlocking Your Superpowers. That book, that second book, is an explanation of the 8 weeks of DBT. If you're wondering what I teach, it is all in that book, laid out. Both of the books are as thin as I could make them because I like potent and concise, and I don't need to do a big thick book nobody's going to read. So, both of those are read by me in podcast form on Audible and on Spotify. The most recent book, oh my God, people are so up my ass about this book. For years, literally. Holy Shit, I'm Dealing with a Narcissist, Navigating Narcissism in the Workplace and Beyond, I believe the final title is going to be. That is in editing right now and will be out for sure by fall. Oh man, people are like, oh my God, narcissism, I got to read that book. Like 2 years people have been saying, when are you going to write Well, Jesus, 3 books in 2 years. Step off a little. What have you done lately? So, all right. Now did I get everything? The books, the YouTube channel, Instagram. I'm not currently doing TikTok or Twitter even. Maybe someday. I don't know. We have a lot of talented folks in our Docs program as well, and I can promote them too if you want to call me or DM me. But we will be back with the normal forum next week. Olivia will be here. When Olivia takes vacations, we'll have another doc on this. And Throw Up Thursday, hey Megan, is about you asking questions and I will answer them on the spot. You can do it here in the comments or you can DM me anytime. And we will write down your questions. Olivia shows up with questions prepared. You can send them to her as well. So I won't do one by myself, this boring sort of like step you through every time. I just wanted to do it once, A, to force myself to do it, and B, because nobody seems to know what I'm doing, and that's my fault. So I wanted to remedy that. We will see you next week. I am Dr. JJ Kelly, the punk rock doc, here at your service, trying to make the world a better place with a whole bunch of other people in our community. Feels on Wheels. I forgot to talk about community outreach. Feels on Wheels. Damn it. I almost had it, people. All right. Love to you all. Mwah. See you next week. Regular format. Take care of yourself.
Get in touch with me, Dr. JJ Kelly, the punk rock doc, at drjjkelly.com.